Have you guys ever wondered how to set up dioramas, how to keep your figures from falling? Well, in today's video, I'm not only gonna assemble a 64 scale diorama, I'm also gonna show you guys what my tips and tricks are. So buckle up and let me show you guys exactly what I do starting right now. What's up guys? James with Model Cars Houston, and if you're looking for amazing JDM collector grade die cast model cars and resin cars, head on over to www.modelcarshouston.com, and at that website you'll be able to find all the brands, all the scales, all makes and models. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're new to the hobby or just getting into it, this is a perfect hub for trying to keep up to date with all the new and amazing drops that are coming out from all these brands. Okay guys, so a couple of things that we're gonna need before you get started. You're gonna have to have a 64 scale awesome little diorama. Next, you're gonna need batteries for the diorama. You're gonna need some model cars, some tools and materials here, which I'll get into later. And last but not least, you're gonna need some figures. There we go. So I've got 9 figures, diorama, a few model cars, and some tools that's gonna help us make this display look fabulous. Let's start by opening up this diorama and setting it up. All right guys, so here's everything that it comes with. It looks like it comes with the road piece and the base piece, the building with some nice little lights around it, and these are going to be some of the accessories that comes with it as well. So let's pop these open and see what goodies we've got. Sometimes they come with figures, tires, tire racks, things like that. So in this case, it looks like we are getting some greenery, the Honda logo, and looks like that might be a garage. Let's see, garage door of sorts. Yeah, this is like a stand so that it will allow you to put the Honda logo on it like that. Check it out, pretty cool. Put that to the side. And then we'll open up this one. This looks like a container. Oh, look at that. You see you get these accessories? It's a tire rack with tires in it. And then this is like a container where you can put the car in. Pretty cool. And then let's take a look at the building. Here's the battery pack. That's where you put the batteries. Typically you can just stick that right there so it doesn't fall out. There you go. And then you can see the interior lighting. It's got some LED lights here. So man, let's open up the road and set it up on the base. All right, here are the road bits. And it looks like this is going to set up like this. So it looks like we've got the road here, the building probably goes there, container, and the little grass field with the Honda logo probably goes there. But before we set that up, let's go ahead and put some batteries in this battery pack so that we are ready to go and light this bad boy up. It's gonna be 2 AA batteries, guys. Make sure it turns on. There we go. All right, we are in action. Put that in there, stick it there so it just doesn't slide around. We will put that down here. How's that look? There we go. We can put the Honda grass field logo there. We can put the container here. We can put the little Honda logo right there, right? That's how it's gonna look. But let's light it up and set up our cars. So there it goes, it's lit up. And now you can actually start setting up some cars. I like to just park them up right here next to the light. We can put the NSX inside the container since it's NSX. These cool little livery ones here look great. Look, we can even take this one and put it inside the showroom right here. Check it out. And you can put all types of stuff in there and set it up before you even put that in there. And then we've got some accessories here. So part of putting up these accessories is that you can set up the little tire rack. You see that? And then you can just put that inside the shop there. Just setting up a diorama and a couple of cars is already making this thing look freaking amazing. So check a look at that. Doesn't that look nice? The lights look nice. I can turn these lights off and you can see what it kind of looks like with the lights off. There you go. You can see that it's nicely lit, LEDs, super bright. But now the real trick is figures. How in the world do we set up figures? So here's the trick, guys. First off, all your figures are gonna come in these containers. You can possibly see who that is. Mr. looks like a Piccolo. So oftentimes, guys, the #1 problem for figures is what? It's gonna be this, right? You can always lean them up against the car, but what happens if somebody bumps the table? Falls over again, right? So here's my trick for making sure that the guys don't fall. This can be found on Amazon, and I will put a link down in the description below. But pretty much what it is it's sticky tack. And what I like to do is take a small piece of that off like that. And you can put it at the bottom of his feet. So the smaller the piece, the less noticeable it will be. And you can stick him to the ground. And now guess what, guys? He's not going anywhere. Look at that, you can shake the table. He's not going nowhere, guys. So that's all it takes. That little tack there is what's gonna hold him in place. And now we can comfortably set up all the rest of the figures without any concern of them falling over. And when you remove it, be very careful not to pull too hard, because sometimes these resin figures are very, very fragile and you can rip the leg right off of it. So just be careful when you put it on and pull it off. And put him right there. There he is. So we've got one down. Let's set up the rest, and then we can take a look at how the finished product looks.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, so there you have it. I've got all my characters set up, and it just brings the scene to life. It looks like things are happening. We can put him crossing the street, maybe even like that. And when you start adding in little accessories, that just makes it even more realistic, such as cones, motorbikes, signage even. All these little details just bring it even more to life, especially when you start putting cars in the street like that. That one's not a Honda, but that's okay. For purposes of this, it'll be fine. 64 scale, super fun, especially when it comes super detailed like this. It's amazing how it shows up in pictures. It's amazing how the quality and the attention to detail is when it comes to this stuff. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is my little secret for setting up my dioramas. That is how I set up my cars and my figures and prevent them from falling. But guys, I've got a question for you. If you have any strategies, tactics, or tools that you use to set up your dioramas, please let me and everyone else know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see some more videos from Model Cars Houston, check out those videos in the next slide, and I will see you in those videos or my next video.